At some point, I ran out of words. Not dramatically, just slowly. I had said everything. The reasons, the context, the repetition, the hurt. And one night, while making dua, I noticed something. I was explaining again, as if clear phrasing would move the outcome, as if more detail would make Allah understand better. And that thought stopped me. Allah does not need clarification. He says, indeed, Allah is all-knowing of what is within the heart. He knows before you describe. He knows before you form the sentence. So why was I still narrating? Because explaining feels like control. If I keep talking, I feel active. If I keep outlining, I feel involved. Silence removes that illusion. Silence says, he already knows. That night, I stopped mid-explanation, not out of frustration, but out of surrender. The silence felt exposed, as if I were abandoning my case, but I stayed. Not extra sentence, not final clarification, just presence. Allah says, and remember your Lord within yourself, humbly and with fear, without loudness in speech, without loudness, without performance, without repetition to prove urgency. I realized something subtle. Explaining had become a way of holding the weight tightly. Silence required me to release it. Not to solve it, to release it. And when I stopped narrating, something changed. Not the situation, my posture. Less managing, more trusting. Allah does not require a report. It requires reliance. He does not need you to present pain well. He asks you to place it in His hands. And sometimes that placement is wordless, not empty, wordless. That night, I left without answers, but I left lighter, because I was no longer carrying the explanation, only the turning. So if tonight you feel tired of repeating the same dua with the same words, if you notice yourself narrating your pain as if clarity will force change, stop, not in despair, but in trust. Stand quietly. Let Allah hold what you cannot phrase anymore. You do not need to manage the moment. You need to remain in it. Sometimes the deepest trust is not louder than prayer. It is quieter surrender. And that too is a form of return.